Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Backward Noise, episode 261. As of this very second, this show is Brecken and myself.
Hello.
And let me actually slide this down a little bit to get some better quality here. Nathan should be coming on a little bit, but I feel like this week is mostly going to be talking about Super Smash Brothers. We're going to be talking about Smash Ultimate. We've been playing a lot of Smash Ultimate. Most people in my friend group own the game, and if not, they've played a lot and or going to own it soon.
Yes.
So.
Eventually.
Yeah. Brecken, you don't own it this very second, but you guys are planning on getting it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, we've been fine leeching off of you and Mike, but...
Yeah, because Mike and I both own it, and we both have full copies, full rosters, full everything. So we are pretty set on that. But I thought tonight, since we've been playing a lot of Smash, I want to look at the Smash Ultimate tier list and kind of go through and decide whether, in our personal opinion, this, you know what would be fun? Brecken, would you mind taking a break from doodling?
Interesting.
I want us to make our own version of this at some point.
Oh.
So let's go through it, and then be like, we think this person belongs higher, lower. Yeah. So you can keep going for now if you'd like.
Can I use another piece of paper?
Yeah, of course. Not that one, but flip again, yeah. But,
I will not waste your paper.
Yeah. So, do we want to start with the highest tier or the lowest tier? I think we start the lowest tier.
Yeah, lowest tier is usually easiest to pinpoint. So, the lowest tier.
The first name on this list I see is Bowser Jr.
Oof.
I can't really make an argument to put Bowser Jr. higher.
No, he's honestly one of those characters where it's hard to personally place him because so few people main him.
Yeah, no. I've watched a few streams in which a streamer was playing a main, and I just can't really think of anything. So when we do it, do we want to do... Because this list is S, A, B, C, and D. Do we want to keep that? Or do we want to add an F tier as well?
An F tier?
I think we add an F tier.
Oof.
Just because this list has... I haven't counted, but nearly 15 to 20 in B tier. And I think that's too many in the same tier for me.
Fair.
For my liking, I like to spread it out a little bit more.
Okay.
Do you concur?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay. I like it.
I feel like F tier really conveys a lot more than a D tier. Because D tier, to me, at least sounds like salvageable.
Yeah.
Where F tier, it's like, nah.
I feel like there'd be very few characters in F tier, if any actually make it into F tier. So, then we have Dark Pit. I don't know if Dark Pit's that bad. I've played him a few times. I've played against him, and he's not horrible, but I guess I see he is slightly worse Pit.
So that's like the question that I don't want to ask, but it's like, honestly, what's the difference? Is he slower? Is he faster?
I want to say I could be completely wrong, and if anyone's watching the stream or the video, please, feel free to correct. I really do not mind when someone of knowledge comes in and says, like, oh, this person they're different because of this, but I think that Dark Pit is slightly slower and a little bit more powerful than Pit. That's usually the dark variety, like, go-to, at least from what I've noticed. I can't really make an argument for Dark Pit moving either, because, it's just Dark Pit.
For me, unless the fighting style is significantly varied, I really don't see the justification. Like, you could have just as easily had, like, Dark Pit as a palette swap for Pit. And if you can't show me, the benefits of one over the other, it's just like, why? Why'd you waste the data?
I agree completely. There's a few characters on this list that, like they're in a different tier of Dark Samus, too. It's just almost like, I like Dark Samus being in the game personally. I think it's cool. But it's like, couldn't we just have had you make the same character and just had the skin for Dark Samus as well? I don't see why we couldn't have or they could not have done that. Especially Dark Pit is the strongest example of that, though. It's just like, why you were just trying to fill a roster where Waluigi could have been right there.
Wow. And again, you know what? Waluigi would have been a perfect F tier. Let him do it.
Yeah. The next one I disagree with being low, but maybe he's not as good as in a few games. Kirby is in D tier in this list. I thought, from playing with Kirby isn't bad this generation.
No, I would say that there's a significant nerf.
That's completely fair.
That's warrant enough for
D tier?
A significant drop. I mean, that being said, it's not like he's unusable, but...
No, he's not unusable, but to me, I don't know. Like, I think of the move set in which a character has and how viable it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I played Kirby just earlier today, and I'm like, I did really well with Kirby.
Yeah.
I won that game, I'm pretty sure. And but I guess I can't really make a huge argument because there's so many characters that I'd prefer over Kirby.
Yeah. Kirby, for me, I feel like this is kind of like a fall from grace. But also, I mean, it's hard to completely give him up just because of, you know, his little quirk of swallowing people and getting
it's
the
adorable.
ability.
He gets to wear basically hats of everyone.
Yeah, and I mean, sure, you're not getting the full abilities and powers, but, you know, a little flavor. It's interesting to see him, like, for instance, when he took the Rob mask and shot it back at it.
Yeah, it was funny.
Well, things like that are pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's a cute gimmick. I mean,
I'm actually okay. No, never mind. All right, the next person on the list is Little Mac. Little Mac makes sense. Why is this low? He's a very hard hitter, but he, he has no recovery. I'd argue, for the same reason, there are other characters that are higher that I don't agree with Little Mac being this high or this low. We'll get to that later. There's not really much to go on Little Mac there. It's just kind of like he's here for a reason. I think he's good still, but you know.
I'm always confused by certain placements because again, it depends on the tier list, meaning viability or straight ease of usage, maybe.
I don't think this is ease of usage for tier list. At least that's not how I take it usually. I take it usually off of like, I don't know, most viable, I guess.
Yeah.
Then we got Wii Fit Trainer. That makes sense why it's here to me.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
No comment.
There's no comment, and Pac-Man as well is right there, so Pac-Man makes sense why he's this low as well.
Yeah.
Pac-Man is cute. Pac-Man is a gaming legend. Like, seriously though, like, Pac-Man is... right, like, think about it, like, it's one of the most iconic games of all time.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Pac-Man. I'm glad he's in the game, but, like, his moveset isn't anything inspiring.
No, I'd be really happy if one of the DLC characters is
Mrs. Pac-Man, and what if she was super good, too?
Just everything that Pac-Man didn't get to be.
That would be cool. Alright, so I feel like some of these bigger lists we can kind of fly through and be, like, up or down.
Okay.
Dark Samus, I'm just going to say them both. Dark Samus and Samus are both in C tier.
Oh.
Makes sense to me.
Okay.
I'm not super against that. I don't think they're the best characters in the game, but I don't think they're the worst characters in the game. I think there are other characters that fit the niche of what a Samus does better. In my opinion, Samus really throughout Smash Brothers has been like the iconic loader character where you load a big, powerful ball of energy and you shoot at someone. And I'd argue that there are at least two characters that I have in mind that do nearly the same exact thing that are better.
Yeah, well, you know, isn't that kind of an issue of an ever-expanding roster?
It is, completely.
Where eventually you're just running out of archetypes.
Yep.
It really becomes, I guess, harder and harder for each character to have its own unique playset and, you know, purpose within the metagame. I'm still sad for saying this, though. It's just like...
yeah. I'm not happy about it.
Nah.
But I think that this is justifiable.
Yeah.
Dr. Mario is C tier. Maybe this is a super unpopular thing, but I like Dr. Mario's move pool better than... It's super similar to Mario's, But, like, I just like the way Dr. Mario plays better than Mario.
Who also gets to make doctor jokes the whole time.
And he shoots pills in his ultimate.
He shoots pills.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends, because I would say that they're not terribly different.
Yeah, again, this could be a character, this could be a swap of palette, couldn't it? Just, like, a different...
I mean, maybe. That's where you're getting dicey. I feel like one of the biggest downfalls for him, though, is simply, what is it, their ultimate move?
They're the same thing.
They're essentially the same thing, but the pills, I think, cover less grounds.
That's
or less
completely
of the screen.
fair. I have no idea, so I will completely believe you without even questioning.
Nice.
Duck Hunt dog, Duck Hunt's more of a meme at this point than anything else.
I have yet to see him, like, fully in action, and
bad. But...
I'm so curious what he does, like what his toolkit is.
Yes, but Duck Hunt kind of belongs C tier. I'm not gonna. Ganondorf is C tier. He's so slow.
Yeah.
Like I feel like when we make our own list, I'll make a case for these kind of characters. So I'm just gonna kind of fly through characters that fall under his niche.
Okay.
I think Greninja. I really like Greninja. I think Greninja deserves a little bit more respect than C tier, personally.
Aww.
But I do play Greninja, so that is a
okay.
a fair thing to mention.
What would you say are big differences between, like, Greninja and Lucario?
Oh, Greninja is way faster. They play pretty different, to me at least. Like, Greninja feels faster than, like, Fox to me.
Ooh.
Like, he just moves fast and hits pretty hard. I don't know. And yet again, a character could be in D tier, but if it fits your playstyle, it doesn't matter,
Exactly.
So I feel like Greninja kind of fits me a little bit.
Nice.
So then we have Ice Climbers. Ice Climbers belongs here. It's a gimmick. I think it's cool that you get to control two characters at the same time. However, yeah.
Having been utterly destroyed in past games, I think one of, like, 2 other times I played by that, it was some kind of combo. It was a lot of hammers.
Yeah, no, that's
just so many hammers. Yeah. I'm actually happy to see them low. Definitely some spite.
So you're saying so people won't play it more. Is what
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm tired of them. Like, there's some scars.
Okay. Then we got King Deity at C tier, another heavy hitter, which I have arguments for later.
Yeah.
So
interested to hear them, because honestly, I'm a little surprised that DDD's.
To me, he's low. I think he should be a lot higher.
Yeah.
He feels very good.
Yeah.
Lucas belongs here. I'm not even going to get into Lucas. I don't know where Ness is on this, but I don't see why Lucas and Ness really aren't in the same spot.
I wonder if, like, hardcore fans are just like, no, you idiot. Here's, like, the 10 reasons why they're different.
Yeah, Ness is in B tier, so.
Good for Ness.
Yeah, I mean, I guess their moveset is slightly different, and I do prefer Ness's moveset, so I guess that's enough to separate them. Mega Man, yeah.
He's another one where I haven't really seen a lot of play.
No, but from what I have seen, I'm like, C tier makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be super pissed about it's Meta Knight. Then we have Pit. Pit makes sense. Pit, his side B is broken, but overall he's not great.
Yeah, you can't...
He's super nerfed. His recovery's not as good.
You can't side B your way through
oh, you bet?
whole movesets. You know what? No, I don't. But you shouldn't side B your whole way.
Then we have Rob. Rob is adorable.
Yeah.
Why
is he here? Wait, what? Oh my god, why is he here?
He's probably fits about here.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, we'll talk about this later.
No, we will not.
Well, when we're doing our own list, I mean.
That's okay. Alright.
Yeah. Then Robin. Yeah, Robin's fine in C tier. Robin is probably the least useful of that brigade of characters when it comes to, like, Yeah, at least in my opinion.
I've heard,
Like, I prefer both Lucina and Marth. Definitely Crom. Who else is in this game? Ike is a heavy hitter, but
yeah,
is a super viable heavy hitter.
You know what? That's pretty fair.
It's not that I'm not calling Robin garbage or anything here, but I think Robin is not as good as those other characters I've mentioned previously.
Giving it a slightly longer thought, it's like, you know what? Yeah.
That doesn't mean he's bad, but his counterparts. And then here's B tier, which we're just going to fly through B tier because there's so many names in B tier. Bayonetta makes sense. She was nerfed in this gen. Bowser. I'm cool with Bowser being this high. I believe it or not, I think Bowser might be a bit overrated in this list. I don't know if he's B tier.
I would honestly have to see the best Bowser players and what they're bringing to the table. Because thinking about his moveset, and again, as a very newbie player, I'm just like, how?
Completely fair. We have Captain Falcon. Yeah. Falcon, I'm not sure. Falcon's a hard character to judge. We'll more argue what tier he belongs in later. Corrin is good. B tier makes sense. Donkey Kong makes sense in B tier. Fox, isn't great in this one.
Yeah.
This is not Melee. Incineroar, spoiler for later, I think he is a little highly rated. I think he's a little too rated high.
Incineroar and B.
And truthfully, out of the heavy hitters, he has the worst recovery.
Yeah, abysmal.
So it's disgustingly bad. So we'll get back to that. Isabel's adorable. I'm okay with this. She can hook anyone when she wants.
I actually
playing
have
her
a
earlier
couple
was
arguments for her.
Positive,
yeah.
Yes. Yo, actually, when we played earlier and I played Isabel, I got like 7 kills in the 4-person match.
Oh, it was disgusting.
Yeah, I'm like, no, Isabel's a good character. I don't care what anyone says. Then we got Jigglypuff. Dylan is a monster. Jigglypuff, I'm not even going to pretend.
Yeah, that's satanic.
Dylan alone has proven that this character is so viable.
Evil.
Then we got Link. Link is fine at this tier. Lucario, I'm okay with Lucario being B tier. I understand that he's not OP or anything, because Lucario is really only viable when he takes a lot of damage.
He takes work.
Yeah.
He takes work, and you're putting yourself in high risk reward situations.
Yeah. And then we got Luigi, Mario, B tier. The key brothers of the franchise, they're not going to be ranked very low, so they'll never allow that to happen. Then we have the Mii Fighters, the Mii Brawler, Mii Fighter, Mii Gunner. I don't know anything about them. We're going to leave those off our list.
Yeah.
I'm more referring to the actual characters, and not the stuff Nintendo's trying to ham in there. Mr. Game & Watch, to me, is a bit overrated here. B tier? He's in B tier.
He's in B tier.
I don't know if he's a B tier. Okay, I will say something, that they very much have updated his moveset and tried to make him better. But we'll talk about that later when we're arguing. We got Ness. We spoke about Ness earlier. Ness is, I guess, a better kit than Lucas. But it's pretty much the same thing. Palutena, it could be ridiculous when you use Pichu. Like, we'll talk about Pikachu in the highest
You
tier.
kind of have to, talk about those two together.
Yeah, so Pikachu is S tier this game. And Pichu is worse Pikachu that damages itself.
Yeah.
So it's really... Ridley is powerful and has pretty decent recovery.
I'm actually pretty happy for Ridley.
Yeah. For a person that killed Samus's parents, good for it.
Good for Ridley.
Rosalina and Luma, I haven't seen a whole lot out of Rosalina and Luma, and from what I've seen, it hasn't been great.
No, from the, I guess, Princess Trio now, I've seen her the least out of Peach, Daisy,
she is
and
the
Rosalina.
Lowest ranked out of the Princess Trio as well. Toon Link. Toon Link can be good.
Yes.
Toon Link, in my opinion, is in a fight for second best Link. we'll see best the air quotes here. Podcast can't see it. Best link, because if you like one, you play it. It's all the links really have the same fundamentals, but one of them is arguably has the best kit out of any of them.
I can't wait to play with that more, because there's so much there from the looks of it. Love that downstrike.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Just I had a lot of fun with him.
Okay, we have the Villager and Isabel are in the same tier.
How?
Isabel is a better Villager.
Yeah.
So maybe when we do that, we'll have to separate those.
Is there something we don't know?
No, I don't think so. Wolf is in B tier. Wolf is pretty good this gen. Zelda's in B tier.
Really?
I don't know if Zelda belongs in B tier, but
I put her in solid A.
And then we got Zero Suit Samus, which I think Zero Suit Samus is maybe not B. It's not S tier, but I think Zero Suit's better than that. We got A tier. We got Cloud. Cloud makes sense. He's a high-ranked character. Daisy makes sense. Daisy and Peach's ultimate move are ridiculous. Puts the entire field to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not even gonna get into that. We got Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong has historically been really good, actually. Diddy Kong is really good.
Murder.
The murder Kong. Got Falco. That's not Falco, except it is. We got Ike, which you mentioned earlier. Inkling. I know Inkling's been rated pretty high. Good for Inkling. Inkling in one-on-one battles. Very good. Inkling is not a character that does well in multi-person battles.
Yeah, I see that as fair.
Yeah, Ken. Cool, Ken belongs here. King K. Rool is pretty OP. Your boy, Meta Knight, is an A tier.
Where he belongs.
Yeah, Olimar is an A tier. I don't know about that one.
I am shooketh to my roots on that one.
I might have some arguments to drop.
I want to see what those Pikmin do.
Yeah, we got Peach. Peach and Daisy, pretty much palette swapped characters.
Yeah.
But they're both good. Pokemon Trainer, it's the utility alone.
3 characters in one.
Yeah, and we got Roy, because he's our boy. We have Ryu. Ryu and Ken are so similar. Ken is slightly faster. Ryu is slightly more powerful.
Fair.
That's really the closest. Sheik makes sense here. So does Shulk. Sonic is an A tier. Good for Sonic.
Good for Sonic.
Yeah. So is Wario and Yoshi are both A tier characters. Good for them.
Yoshi surprises me a little bit. But Wario...
I'm happy for Yoshi, though.
I'm happy for Yoshi.
Yoshi has deserved a good smash for a while.
After seeing Wario's motorcycle and watching it kind of float through bullshit, I am a huge fan.
I think one of the coolest things about Wario, and one of the things that have propelled him the most, would have to be the fact that his bee heals now. Where it's not a projectile or anything, he bites, and when he bites, he can remove damage.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
So, yeah, as far as I know, I don't know really many characters that can do that, so he might be the only one. We just mentioned Yoshi, and Young Link has the best toolkit out of any of the Links. Just personal, I guess, opinion. But,
Okay.
I believe that's true. I support this. Then for S tier, there's really no gripes here for me. Maybe 1 or 2.
Oh.
Chrom can be really freaking good. Lucina and Marth, basically the same character to me. Lucina has always been slightly faster, in my opinion. Marth has just been a little bit more powerful. That's the same. That's every pair that's alike like that. It's the same thing. We got Mewtwo. Mewtwo might be the one that one of the ones up here that I'm like,
I'm a little surprised.
We got Richter and Simon, which... Are
The
they
chains.
really S tier though?
The chains.
Because S tier is the elite characters.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Simon and Richter I would consider being elite characters. They're really good, but like yet again, like characters on this list, in my opinion,
User joined your channel.
often are. Oh, hi Nick.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
We are in the Z podcast.
You are in the podcast.
Yes. And
Is there somebody there with you?
Yeah, it's Brecken.
Yo.
Oh.
No, he's not talking to himself. Oh no.
What if I was though?
I thought he was making different voices. I was very confused.
That's horrifying. No.
We are currently, like, we're almost done going through it, but we're going through the Smash tier list, and we're going to make our own tier list. So.
Can I hear some of the tiers?
Oh, we haven't made any yet.
May I make a suggestion?
Okay.
Yeah.
Interested?
We need a fishing tier list. A fish and fisherman. And Isabel needs to be on the fisherman.
Isabel gets his own tier.
Oh, good for Isabel.
Yeah. And then the last person S tier according to this list is Snake.
Oh,
So.
Snake. Huh. Okay.
Interesting. So, Nick, Brecken and I decided that we're going to do an S, A, B, C, and D, and F tier. So I feel like we start in verse. We start with F tier.
Yeah.
Might want more lists than, more space than that. But,
We can add them down here.
yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah.
Let's make sure. So, F tier. F tier are the absolute worst. I need a drink real fast.
Fair.
My voice is going. But S tier are the characters in which we view as the worst. I don't think there should be more than like 3 characters in F tier.
No, and I don't think there are
Yeah.
that many, to be completely honest.
Yes. Truthfully, my first nomination for F tier, if no one's gonna fight me, might be Pac-Man.
Oh, I wouldn't fight you. That was my second pick.
Yeah.
First pick, honestly, Wii Fit Trainer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Sweet.
See, here's the problem though. I like Wii Fit Trainer, and I know that I get beat by Pac-Man.
Yeah. Just from a pure kit perspective, I feel like Pac-Man has the least amount going for him in the game, probably.
I'd actually argue that Pac-Man has... It's so hard to really say when, like, you haven't spent a huge amount of time with the character.
I'm gonna judge it by fun fighting.
Yeah, fun fighting.
I don't know if that's necessarily what the
I'd
tier
say
list is for, though.
Pac-Man is pretty fun to play as.
The tier list really isn't for the fun of the character necessarily, though, all the time.
No. Well, one of the ways I've seen a tier list is how the characters stack purely against each other.
That's why
in terms of
yeah.
kit. And
That's why I'm saying I think Pac-Man is bottom 3 characters.
it's hard to pick, like, the bottomest bottom.
That's why I did. I picked Pac-Man.
Alright. Okay.
So I won't argue you on Wii Fit Trainer. We can only put one other character down here.
I would put Dark Pit.
Dark Pit, really?
I'd put
I don't
Dark
know
Pit.
if Dark Pit is F tier. I would put Bowser Jr. over Dark Pit.
I need data. I need to see them fight.
Right, Pac-Man.
No, not yet.
Well, if Tony had Smash Ultimate, we could fight each other online.
I do have Smash Ultimate.
Do you have online?
No.
You gotta
Same.
buy it.
Yeah, I'm not buying it for $20, unfortunately.
No. It's best when you, like, split it with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to ask Dylan.
I
about
did,
that.
and he said he let me know, which I assume means no. Because he hasn't let me know. So.
You're probably just gonna have to remind him, because he's not usually the person that, like, just lets you on like that.
Okay.
If you know what
That's
I mean.
just how, when most people say that, that's what it means for the most part.
No, he usually means it as he'll see if there's any
Okay.
spots.
Alright, so we have an argument between Bowser Jr. and Dark Pit here. My vote is for Bowser Jr. Brecken's going Dark Pit. Nick, which way are you leaning? Who's worse?
I would say Dark Pit because
Really?
clones suck.
Yeah, isn't it
But we
down to
can't...
the principle?
No, but you
before
can't...
you say that, though, the reason why I wouldn't automatically lump Dark Samus down here as well is that I feel like a couple of players have mentioned that Dark Samus has slight more viability over regular Samus counterpart. Whereas Dark Pit, I've never heard a single argument for Dark Pit.
No, I'm not even saying that Dark Pit is better than Pit. There's no way I'm saying that. But Dark Pit, I do not view as a bottom 3 character in the game. And, like, I'm not going off of clones suck, because I agree it's lazy, and they could have picked any other character from any other franchise, and I would have been happy. But that being said, Dark Pit, his kit is so close to Pit's, I can't... to me, Dark Pit is slightly slower and more slightly more powerful, if I had to say, from, like, the feel compared to normal Pit. So I don't think that leaves him in the bottom 3.
Well, in a game, though, where speed is incredibly important,
there are, I mean, I don't know. I'm strongly, adamantly against putting Dark Pit in the bottom 3.
That's, I guess, just a difference of opinion at that point.
Yeah.
Can I nominate Dr. Mario?
No, I veto that one.
For F tier? Ouch. Dang, that's brutal.
Do we only put 2 characters in here? Because I don't think we can agree on this.
If we're going by complete and total majority rule, or we're going by unanimous, I'm not sure.
I mean, I guess we do unanimous.
Okay,
then neither, I guess, goes. Dark Pit and Bowser Jr. to me both belong to D tier, though, without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna leave 2 characters in F tier then.
Okay.
Only. And anyone gonna argue that neither of these characters should be in D tier?
No.
No, okay. We'll put them in D tier. Bowser Jr. Dark Pit both in D tier.
Can we have, like, a visual aid?
What do you mean?
As we're, like, throwing these people into the tier list?
Ooh.
I mean, we have Brecken writing a list.
Could you pull up MS Paint? I can write like that.
I'd prefer just to keep the list and we'll go off of it after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna save an image of the character list and start just MS painting them.
Yeah, that's something need more time for.
Oh, okay.
So on this list, there's a few characters that I don't want to put in D tier. Kirby, Little Mac, I don't think I want in D tier. I think both deserve a bump up to C at the very least.
I think that's pretty fair. Yeah, I would say at least Kirby gets a bump up. I haven't had much experience with Little Mac, but that being said, I think the KO counter is a really cool mechanic.
It is.
How bad is recovery?
It's bad, but it's not the worst in the game.
Fair.
Incineroar, okay.
Incineroar can be very deadly.
He could be very deadly, but you hit him off the map 2 inches and he's dead. That's so annoying. Like, if you just had Ganondorf recovery, like, it'd be better. Like, Ganondorf recovery is not good. But give him that, at least. I honestly would be down to drop Duck Hunt into D tier.
Okay. I mean, I don't see a specific reason to be like, no.
That's
How
why
could
I'm
you?
looking at the higher characters, and I don't see a reason to...
Yeah, I don't really know the previous tier lists at all, so I'm just sort of like, do I think he's BS, or do I think he's just, like, a lot of fun?
Alright, this is a tier list we're using. We use as a measuring device. And we added F tier for our own fun. Yeah, so Duck Hunt, I think it's D tier. I don't think there's really anyone's... No.
I would argue that, well, maybe not if this list... It's very hard to build a list when a list is already in front of you.
Yeah.
I feel like you're inclined to agree more. But I'm really surprised that Mr. Game & Watch is as
B
high.
tier? Yeah. I like
You underestimate the bacon powers.
It's true.
Yes, I do.
He likes to make that bacon, man.
He really does, but I would not argue with you to drop him to D tier.
I don't know. Like, I want, like, as much expertise and, like, varied players as possible to give me an explanation why he's sitting in B in this list.
I really cannot give you an answer to why he is B tier. So.
Because he is the best jank ever.
The best jank?
Best jank ever.
I think we put him in D tier. So I think he is another person or character who gets dropped here.
Game & Watch?
Yeah.
I would argue C tier.
Interesting.
Because is his side B with the hammer, that little judge's hammer between like 1 and 9?
Yeah.
That hits 9 so often. It's kind of ridiculous.
It is good. That's fair.
I would be fine with anything but B tier.
So S tier.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yep. That's how it works. C tier maybe is a better placement.
Alright, then cross him off the list, and maybe we'll put him in C tier. We'll talk about C tier when we get to C tier.
But just because I don't have everyone marked, who else do we have marked on a tier other than Bowes Jr. and Game & Watch?
Okay, so we haven't... Well, Game & Watch, we're going from bottom up, so Game & Watch, technically we haven't marked in a tier yet now. In F tier, we have Wii Fit and Pac-Man. In D tier, we have Bowser Jr., Dark Pit, and Duck Hunt.
You lost me a little. I was trying to write these in as fast as possible.
Okay.
F tier is Wii Fit Trainer and Pac-Man.
Okay.
D tier, Bowser Jr.
Okay.
We got some Dark Pit
That's who I was missing.
and Duck Hunt. That's all we have so far. I would not be opposed to dropping Ice Climbers to D tier.
Ooh.
The only thing that they really lost in their kit was the infinite grab, though.
This is personal opinion. Like, I know that maybe their kit hasn't changed much from game to game, but with a expanded roster, in comparison to other characters, I don't think they're as good as everyone else in the game.
I truthfully just don't know enough on those guys to have much of an opinion.
Because I do, like, it's just very gimmicky character. It's a gimmick of being able to control two characters at once. But...
I mean, have you seen what the out-of-sync hits do? It's pretty gnarly.
I believe that, like, we said this while we were going over the list, every single character has the potential to be amazing if played in the right person's hands and it matches their play style. But that doesn't mean that one thing that, like, a good player can do with that character saves the character. You know what I mean?
That's true. I think also we're going off of like a relatively limited scope because the game is still pretty new.
It's very new. And we could be wrong. Pac-Man could prove to be S tier next week. We have no idea.
Going off of like personal games, it's really hard to have any kind of like, I don't know, regular kind of grading system, because everyone's going to have different personal experiences and justifications for why so-and-so character can actually be really good in the hands of, someone that knows, the right situations to bring them out.
That's fair. I feel it's going to be an issue on this list is that a lot of times we're just going to disagree on where people fall. So, I think Ice Climbers drops to D, personally.
Can I bring up the notion of Sonic for a second?
We will get to Sonic when we get there. Oh, unless you're saying D tier for Sonic.
Yes.
No. I think Sonic is actually the best Sonic's ever been in this game. He's only been in 3 of the Smashes, but...
What gets me about Sonic is I feel like in the perfect hands, under intense patience and rigorous control, you can really exploit the speed to, start finding openings in your opponents. That being said, the amount of work it takes to keep Sonic alive, keep Sonic from, offing himself from the screen, and watching your own chip damage as you inevitably get hit, it's just... I don't know. I have respect for Sonic players.
No, yeah, definitely.
I think he's a meme.
Yeah?
Well, he is a meme. But I think he's a good meme. That boy is a good meme.
Biggest meme.
He's memey. That's what Sonic would have wanted.
It is. The one thing I'm going to say about the list is I think we need to make some progress here. And we need to either place the person down or move on with them. So, Ice Climbers, yeah, or nay, and D tier. I say yay.
See, I don't know. This is... it's hard for me to say. I would say no vote, as in I'm not qualified. If their kit is relatively the same, just without the infinite BS combo, I can't see them being unusable or, really mediocre.
I mean, I don't even know that D tier means they're super mediocre, but...
No, I feel like they're just middle of the road in C.
Mid-cards.
Maybe like a C-.
Alright. We're gonna have the same exact problem that I was trying to avoid with the list we were originally doing. So.
I mean, fair. It's just, again, when you're going off of more of a subjective list without data.
Well, hold on. Tony, average out a D and a C-. What do you get?
It's in between. I have no idea. D plus, yeah.
Plus.
Do you want to put them there then?
We're not doing minuses and pluses.
Ah, okay.
Now that's the plus and minus is just for the meme. Because we can't decide on it, we might as well go with something in between, which makes it D.
Oh, Tony's pinching his nose. He looks dead inside. We can just put them in D. Just put them in D. Just Tony wins. Just put them in D. Ice Climbers.
On this, we have over 50 characters still. We just need to make progress.
It's a massive undertaking, though.
Okay. Is there any other characters you guys are proposing for D tier?
Donkey Kong.
I think.
I feel like if you can range him at all, he's awful. He's big, huge hitbox, and all of his stuff consists of being close to you.
Pretty fair. Hitbox alone, that's a real good point. I feel like Donkey Kong, especially the more players on the field, he's just going to be catching every single...
I feel like if you make that argument for Donkey Kong, though, you make that... you have to drop Bowser for pretty much the same reasons.
I would, only because, again, I'm surprised Bowser's as high as he is.
Well, you have to keep in mind that Bowser is the heaviest character.
Yes.
Big boy.
He's big. I don't know. I don't think Donkey Kong's D tier, even though his name starts with a D. Yeah, I just don't think he's quite D tier. After watching Shofu play with him, I can't really say that.
Okay.
Alright, I guess we're moving to C tier then.
Okie dokie.
So, any complaints about putting both Samuses in C tier?
No.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's
both
where
Dark
they live.
and Samus. I think this is where this is the range in which we bump up both Kirby and Little Mac, is the C tier. I don't think they go any past C tier.
Yeah. I think
I agree.
that's a ceiling for them.
But I didn't think they were D tier material.
No, I thought that was
Like, I'm very
pretty
okay
harsh.
with the ones we switch for them.
Yeah.
I think Kirby is too cute and adorable to be anything below C.
Yeah, exactly. And Kirby's not bad in this gen. Like,
No, I mean, utility alone...
Speaking of Kirby and Samus, can we put Riddlesticks in C tier as well?
who's Riddlesticks?
Ridley.
Oh.
In C tier?
Yeah. Honestly, I've played him a lot, and I feel like his kit is just garbo.
I'm not against putting Ridley here. Ridley is like the powerhouse kind of character, but there are better strong characters in this game.
Yeah.
So C tier is
Yeah.
completely fine with me for Ridley.
There he goes.
I love this character. I'm more harsh on him probably than everyone else. I think Pichu is C tier. I don't think Pichu is worse Pikachu with damage itself. To me, that is a heavy nerf. Like, that's her. I know Pichu when previous games also damaged itself and Melee. But to me, I think Pichu is not B tier.
The only
I
thing...
kind of forgot about Pichu.
See?
Right? The only thing that would
surprised
stop
you didn't bring
me
up Pichu sooner.
from hardcore dropping Pichu is saying it's a worse Pikachu when Pikachu is an S rank.
But a way worse. Like, way, way worse. Like, it's not as powerful. I'm not even sure if it's as fast.
Pichu, I remember when
Damages itself.
Dylan was self-harm, but when Dylan was explaining it, Pichu has a pretty decent punch.
You also got to keep in mind Dylan's very good at this game.
He's very good.
So
He is the one who jiggles of the puff.
yeah, so you got to.
Forever.
He is smart. He knows what he's talking about. However, a character in his hands is not always representative of where it belongs on this list. I think Pichu is C tier.
Let's be fair. Somebody who can play Jigglypuff well
That
wants
well.
to see the world burn.
Yeah. C tier for Pichu, I think, is where we put Pichu. Nick, have you seen a lot out of Rosalina?
I know that I don't like Rosalina that well.
I don't view Rosalina as a B tier character. I think Rosalina is C.
Yeah. Can we also add on Dr. Mario? Because I really
Dr. Mario
don't
C,
like
it's
Dr.
fine. Yeah. We'll put Dr. Mario and Rosalina and Luma here. You can just put Rosalina for writing purposes. Okay. Ganondorf. Ganondorf's hard for me because Ganondorf can kill at like 60%. He's
He's also
super
gotten his
slow.
sword for once.
Say it one more time?
He has his sword for once.
I think I don't know. I'm thinking.
Dude, that thing is huge.
I'm thinking this dude's a B tier character.
Have you not played his game?
I have, dude.
He's fucking incredible for some reason.
I don't think he's a C tier character. I think he moves up. Complete bias. I don't think Greninja's a C tier character. I like Greninja. I think
I could agree.
he's good boy. I think he is
He's
at
got
least
some good stuff.
he's at least a B tier. So Yet again, another character that I think deserves going up tier is King Dedede. DDD. I think King Dedede. Big character, hits hard, really good recovery. I don't see why he'd be a CT character.
It might just be like the bigger hitbox, and his up B kind of sucks.
That's fair. I feel like he has a lot of positives, though. Because he also can kill at like 50%.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of slower attacks, so it has to be very well placed.
Completely fair. Alright, I'm okay with leaving him in C tier then. So, because there are better, more powerful characters than King Dedede. So, King Dedede in the C tier. Lucas is listed as C tier. I don't have a problem with Lucas as C tier. I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Mega Man, unfortunately, same thing.
I kind of feel like we should throw him in B tier, because why not?
And B?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's quite B tier.
You can be really annoying with him, though.
You can. I mean, you can be really annoying with almost every character.
Especially We Fit Trainer.
Especially Sonic.
Especially We Fit Trainer.
Yeah, but We Fit Trainer. And we put her in F tier. Yeah, I think Mega Man stays in C. Like, there's... then we got Pit. Pit, I don't really...
Oh yeah, we have to address Pit. It's definitely C.
Yeah, Pit's fine in C. Like, his slide B is nuts, but I'm okay with it, him being in C. Rob, C. It's fine with me.
No.
It's because you like him.
No. I'm saying
Maybe.
that I can't see... Is he A? Probably not. I would actually argue B. For Rob.
Right,
really think about
Then
it.
we have to drop Meta Knight to C.
No, that doesn't make sense.
That's joking.
Yeah.
These are the two characters in which Brecken plays the most, is Meta Knight and Rob.
I see.
I mean,
I don't know.
like, as a fair point, like, Rob projectile-wise,
Not great.
like, with the spinny top, not great. But still, like, pretty nice recovery.
Isabel with the spinny top, though. Just saying.
You know, Rob with the spinny top, he can actually pick that up and throw it.
Yeah.
It's kind of really annoying.
You know what? Rob has a B in his name.
Are you trying to give it to me out of pity?
No, Rob could be a B tier. I don't know. He's
feel
like one of those in between characters.
I think he hits harder than a lot of people realize. And again, just for his mobility, really not bad. I could see him in C if your argument was every single, character in B earns the place way more.
I can't say they do. So, okay, we'll go back to Rob later then. We forgot to put Game & Watch so far. Game & Watch is not in C yet, so put Game & Watch in C. There was someone else. I'm okay with Donkey Kong dropping to C as well. I think Nick probably agrees with that.
Yeah.
God, it's hard for me not to want to drop Incineroar to C. I really like playing Incineroar, don't get me wrong. But yet again, he fits in the hard hitter category, and there are a few hard hitters who are overall better characters in my opinion. Is Incineroar fun to play? Hell yes. But it is annoying that you get knocked off 2 inches and you're actually out of the game. He has the worst recovery in the game.
I don't honestly know where to put him.
That's why I think He is not a bad character. He's not the best character. That's why I think C is the perfect middle ground for Incineroar. And
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
I really like Incineroar. Like, just because I can't stress how much I like playing Incineroar. Because he's a good boy. He's a good kitty cat. But, he's a C tier kitty cat. No, he's a S tier kitty cat, actually. But, like, C tier Smash player. Character. Who else we got? Oh, and we're not touching the Mii fighters at all, Nick, on this list?
Oh.
Yeah, we're just...
S tier Mii fighter.
Could be, you never know, but that's a different list for a different time. Does anyone else have any characters they want to nominate for C tier?
I'd like to say Bayonetta.
Yeah, I'm not against it. Bayonetta got nerfed really hard going into this one.
That's pretty fair.
Bayonetta is okay. And purely due to same character, I want Isabelle and Villager in different tiers.
Oh, yeah. No, I'd say
I think
Villager...
Isabella is better,
yeah,
of course. So I think Villager is C tier then. So I don't think we move her up to A tier. I don't think she's quite A tier, so B tier Villager. C tier Villager, I'm sorry. Is there anyone else in these tiers that deserve to drop? Oh, we didn't put Robin anywhere yet. Robin's C tier, in my opinion, yeah.
I feel like Rob's B.
Robin?
Oh, Robin.
Yes.
Oh.
Objectively, the worst of his game's characters in the game.
I would argue the most versatile.
But also not the best, though. I would argue that he's the...
Can we also throw Ike in there with him then?
Ike is really good, though. I don't think Ike is C. I might be willing to move Ike down to B, maybe? But Ike is probably one of the best heavy hitter kind of characters.
Okay. Yeah, we can throw him in C.
Okay, so put Robin in C.
Have you thought about Cloud at all?
Cloud, I think I want to move Cloud down to B when we get to B. Because I think Cloud still has potential to be really nutty, but like, I don't think he's C tier. Is there anyone else that belongs in C tier? Are we okay with Olimar in A tier?
He can make crazy plays, but I feel like the average player just sort of gets wrecked.
So I think we put him in C tier too, unfortunately. Pikmin are adorable, though. I would like to put that statement out in the air. They are cute little characters.
I don't know. Do we want to throw him in B?
I think Brecken already wrote him down for C, and I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Is there anyone else?
Well, I mean, like, I'd be open, like... I'm really curious what the hell Olimar does. I really haven't seen him in use. I tried using him.
Basically, he harvests Pikmin and throws them, and some of them do different effects,
Yeah.
and they're kind of gnarly.
Depending on
Like a
Pikmin.
good way?
Nice.
But that's also super RNG, I guess.
What's his speed like?
Mid here, I think.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know his speed. I think C tier is fine for him.
I do too, only because, like, knowing the amount of characters that are coming up.
Yeah, I think we got C tier for him, and that's fine. Alright, so I'm going to say we'll move to B tier unless we see someone we can drop them back down. B tier, let's get out of the way characters from other tiers, or like that, or we're moving up from C. Do we put Ganon in B, or is Ganon even going higher than that? I think I think Ganon lands in B tier today.
Yeah, I feel okay with this.
Okay, so Ganondorf is our first B tier. I'm also okay with Greninja being in B tier.
Now, can we talk about bows?
We can, yes. I just want to get, and then I'm okay with us throwing Rob in B tier as well. So, we'll put Rob in B tier.
Yeah.
Bowser. I think Bowser's is like the solid B tier character here. Unless Nick, you're thinking he goes up.
No, I wanted to address him as B.
Yeah. He honestly, B is perfect for Bowser in my opinion. He is a good heavy character and the heaviest. And he does kill at low percentage. And he sits some people and it's funny. So that's worth a lot of points.
He also grabs people to their doom.
Henry did that at Steve's the other day for New Year's.
I mean, he always
Yeah. Who did he? Was it?
He always does.
Was it? I think he killed.
Sometimes I'll join him because it's fun.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep him B. Is Captain Falcon a B tier character? There's a part of me that really wants to make an argument for Captain Falcon in A tier.
Same.
So,
although my other question is Captain Falcon better than Fox?
I don't know if I would would be unopposed to putting both Captain Falcon and Fox in A tier. Because I think Fox is viable in this game too. Like he's not an S tier character, but he's low tier A, in my opinion. So I will.
Okay.
What about Corrin? I don't actually know a whole lot about Corrin, to be completely fair.
Corrin I find to be super fun, but I feel like Corrin can be countered really hard.
Okay, so is
Corrin
B tier
is-
fair for Corrin then?
I can't see putting Corrin much higher than
Okay,
that, so
we'll put Corrin in B
I'd say
tier.
by default.
Yeah.
Because Corrin's
Now-
interesting, but
I gotta say, we gotta talk about Crom.
Crom, did you say?
Yeah, Crom.
What about Crom?
I feel like he's B. I feel like he doesn't have much more potential to go past B.
This list has him as S tier too.
a lot of lists I've seen have put him high. Looking at what he's got, I don't know if I see him as high.
I don't see him as.
I don't think he drops. I am willing to drop him out of S, but I think into A. I don't think
a good
he
compromise.
drops to B, personally. I feel like our A tier is going to be bigger than most people's A tiers, but I'm okay with this.
And we also gotta talk about Shulk.
I'd be okay with Shulk dropping to B, personally. Shulk is good, but I don't think Shulk is A. So, everyone okay with that, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so B tier. Isabelle. I feel like Isabelle is a good character, but B tier is perfect for Isabelle. For debuting at B tier, I'm dope with that. That's okay. I'm okay with her being B tier. Because there are other characters that I think are a lot better than her, but B tier's really good, especially with us putting Villager in C tier.
Yeah.
I think it logically makes sense to put Isabelle. I think Isabelle can be a really good character, by the way. I played really well with Isabelle earlier.
Isabelle is the best.
Isabelle, it gets its own tier as S+. No.
As SS.
S. Alright, we got the Jigglypuff. B tier is fine for Jigglypuff, because not everyone's Dylan.
Yeah.
If we're talking about Dylan's Jigglypuff, that'd be like 8 S's.
Maybe 9.
Yeah,
Depends if
9
you
would be
get
fair.
match or not.
Yeah. Link?
How about Palutena?
Palutena? I don't know if Palutena moves past B.
That I feel like she's been flying under the radar of scrutiny here.
Yeah. B tier, I think, is Palatina's highest possible peak. So I think we put her at B. Going back to order, Link, I think Link is completely fine at B tier.
Which Link?
Link.
Regular.
Oh, Link Lonk?
Yeah. We could do Link and Toon Link, both at B, I think, and I'm okay with that.
Which one has fire arrows?
That is Young Link.
Yeah, I feel like Young Link is better than B.
Young Link is at least A tier. Young Link is, I feel like, designed to be the best of the characters in this game for some reason. Like, I don't. Yet again, Toon Link is adorable. We saw Brecken and I, we were playing earlier, and he is just a cute little guy. A cool guy. What about Mario and Luigi?
See, I've played Mario, haven't played too much Luigi.
I wasn't super impressed with Luigi, and watching other people play Luigi. I think B suits him fine. I know Mario is a pretty popular character.
I've played a bit of Luigi. Mario's better than Luigi in this game. In past games, I would say it might have been the other way around. But,
I don't know, have you seen Luigi's kick?
He has a nice kick.
It's a real good kick.
Yeah. I do believe that Luigi belongs in B tier.
Can we mark him as a B plus for me?
Yes.
You can put asterisks next to him if you want. There you go. She wrote B plus.
Hey.
Lucario, I love Lucario, but he's B. Like, Lucario's biggest downfall as someone who mains Lucario is that he is most viable when he's taken at least 70% damage. And there are multiple characters that can kill while you're at 70% damage. So B tier is where he peaks.
While we're talking about Pokemon, can we talk about Pokemon Trainer?
I think Pokemon Trainer, due to versatility, makes sense in the A tier.
Watching King K. Rool
Yes.
be completely unable to land off his stupid hammer gimmick on a Squirtle. Amazing. Beautiful. Squirtle is a natural counter to King K. Rool.
I love.
No, there's no counter to King K. Rool. King K. Rool is S God tier.
But, like, he can't hit.
Like, him punching straight went over Squirtle's head.
Squirtle had the speed and the tiniest hitbox, and King K. Rool couldn't do anything. We watched a match with the King K. Rool main, and he just couldn't grab.
Squirtle, yeah.
I'm not saying, that's viable for every single, obviously, opponent.
It's a good note.
But that's not bad to have, a tiny hitbox character, a mid, and a Charizard.
I'm completely okay with Pokemon Trainer staying in A tier. Personally, at least.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd move them to B.
Oh.
I could see arguments for it.
What about... Are we moving Mario up, then? Is that what's happening? Is Mario going to A tier?
I'd be fine with that.
Okay, so we'll go back to Mario after, then. Did we write Cloud yet? Because I think
Yeah,
Cloud,
we
we mentioned before, should be B tier. I was just looking at the A tier names, and he's literally the first name on the list. Did we talk about putting Ike in B tier as well?
I think we mentioned it during C, but not currently.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Mm,
I'm okay with this.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
So, Ike A?
B tier.
Oh, B tier.
Yeah. Okay, who haven't we gone over yet? We haven't gone over Ness.
We could talk about the two princesses, Peach and Daisy.
Do we drop them to B? Their ultimates are amazing, but
Yeah, that is deadly.
I don't know, dude. Their ultimates make me want to keep them in A tier.
Well, you were just asking for people we haven't talked about.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I'm out of the B tier list that's on the link I gave you.
No, I haven't even been looking at it. I've just been bringing up stuff
Fair.
that I'm like, I don't know.
That's fair.
We
haven't done Ness yet.
Oh yeah, Ness.
Ness feels like a solid B tier character, which is good for Ness. Good on you, Ness.
Did we miss
Got a
Zero
real
Suit
deadly
Samus?
bat.
Yeah, we haven't done Zero Suit yet either. We haven't done Wolf, Zelda, or Zero Suit. Did we do where did we decide
I'm
for
sorry,
Palutena?
Zelda's clearly A tier.
I agree with that.
She's
Buddy.
kind of gnarly in this game. And her hitboxes for her up smash and
Who, for
some
Zero
of the
Suit?
side and down smashes. No, for Zelda.
Oh yeah, I feel like Zelda and Zero Suit both get A promotions in my opinion.
Yeah, at least Zelda. I love
Zelda for sure. So, what about Wolf at B?
Yeah.
Especially
He
if
doesn't
we're
feel
considering moving
overwhelmingly
Fox up.
good, but he feels very satisfying to play.
Wolf is fun, but slower, more powerful
I've
Fox
also
in a
died
game
from
that
his
speed
side
is super
B many
super
times.
important. So Wolf at B. So are we in agreement that Zelda and Zero Suit get promotions here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to A tier. So let's just start with that so Tony cannot forget. Zelda and Zero Suit both in A. And then, is there anyone else we promoted? Yes, Captain Falcon. And we put Fox. Fox in A tier. Mario in A tier.
Have we talked about Falco?
No, Falco belongs in A tier. That's why I think Fox and Falco belong in the same tier, personally. Falco is slightly different. I really like Falco because I don't know the name of it, but the Fox's repellent thing that it bounces back. Falco's can move.
Ooh.
So, he can throw
He
it.
throws it.
So that's cool. I really like that. Did we write down Mario? Yeah, we did. Was there anyone else we decided to move up? I don't really think so.
Have we talked about Inkling at all?
Inkling is a solid A tier character in my opinion.
Yeah.
Inkling is also... I honestly am very high on Inkling. I think Inkling has S tier potential, but based on how the average player ends up figuring out how to use Inkling, because this is Inkling's debut, keep in mind. I feel like Inkling is one of those characters that, if we were playing, if this was the stock market, Inkling is rising. At least me personally. Do we want to just... Daisy and Peach, are we in agreement that they're A tier characters?
I'd leave them alone.
Yeah,
I'd
A
leave them
tier.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect then. I don't think they quite are S, but damn, their ultimates. Their ultimates, they could just be their ultimate, and I'd say A tier. So, Ken and Ryu. I'm gonna make a bold thing here, and tell me I'm stupid, but I think Ken might be viable enough to be S tier. Ryu, I don't think so. After playing with Ken, man, Ken is a faster and only slightly less powerful Ryu in a world where Ryu is a pretty good character. Or at least let's come back to Ken at the very least.
Okay.
Yeah, let's come back to that.
Ryu is
Sure,
A.
forgot about
I am completely
Sonic
fine
unless
Ryu
we
being A.
mentioned him at the very beginning of A.
Yeah. Personally, I think King K. Rool is an S tier character. They have him listed here as A. I think he might be one of the most broken characters in the game. So, I think he's an S. So I think it's me personally.
Okay, I'm gonna put it this way. I think he's S tier because he was the only character where I cleared Classic on 9.9 first try.
Okay.
He's kind of amazingly broken in many ways.
We'll come back to him.
He would be interesting in S as, I guess, the slowest of S tier.
Yes.
That being said, I think he has enough answers to the rest of the roster that I could see him in S tier.
Yeah. I completely agree. Meta Knight. Your pride, your joy, your meta boy.
He'd stay in A.
Yeah.
He's fine there.
I think he's got a cool moveset.
Can we put him in Edge tier?
You're edgy.
Talk about Brecken's favorite character.
He's so cute.
You drew him too.
Yeah.
He's not cute. He is the epitome of Edge.
He's so cute. He's literally a Kirby with bat wings. Precious. Precious little boy.
Kirby is a baby. Meta Knight is an adult.
Yeah, that's what makes it cuter.
One of them yells, "Hi,
He's got a deep ass
like,
voice, and he's like, what, 2 foot max? Like, he's so cute.
I'd hug him.
I want a giant
Plushie,
Meta Knight
yeah.
pillow.
We're gonna look for one of those.
Just a hug.
Or just a plushie too would work too, right?
Yeah.
We'll look that
He's
up.
got little blush marks. He's beautiful.
You cute boy.
Cute boy.
Who's next on this list? Pokemon Trainer?
I'd keep them in A.
A. I don't.
Can we say Pokemon Trainer and Mewtwo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mewtwo was one of the people
Heck
when we originally
yeah.
went through the list that I was like down. So Mewtwo and Pokemon Trainer. I think there's room for only one Pokemon in S tier.
Yeah.
I don't think, did we mention Diddy Kong? Because I think I skipped over his name. Diddy Kong is very good, but Diddy Kong I think is A tier.
Yeah, I agree. Got very good recovery.
Yes, I like Diddy Kong. He can launch peanuts. I think those are peanuts at least.
I just like that he screams the whole time.
Yeah, he scared you the first time. Like,
Oh yeah, he scares me now.
yeah. When she closes her eyes at night, it's Diddy Kong. We got Roy is the next in alphabetical order. Roy, he's our boy, an A tier.
Yeah.
He's our boy.
Roy's a good character. Sheik. A tier, Sheik.
Yeah,
I don't have.
Yeah, I don't know.
We already put Zelda, right? Yeah, okay. Because I think it makes sense that Zelda and Sheik are in the same tier.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
LOL XD.
Yeah. Then we have Sonic. Sonic is A tier. Sonic, in my opinion, is another character that, like, if used correctly, is totally S tier capable. But I think that the average player base is, like, a key factor here.
I think Sonic requires way more patience than most characters, or that you'd even think, because he's fast. But the amount of chip damage he does is so low that you need good reflexes and just precision to, punish every single opening you get. Like, I feel like he's a whittling away kind of game.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think that's an A tier, then?
A or B.
I don't think I want to drop him to B.
No, and especially after seeing that the tournament player.
Yeah.
I'm just like, nah, keep him A.
He's an A tier little boy. Then, two of the characters I am the proudest to say that they were at least A tier. We have Wario. I think Wario belongs in A tier. So happy for Wario.
He's doing his best.
The biggest reason that I think he gets like such a nice placement is the possibility of healing now. Is really nice. And if you're in close range combat and you just bite someone, you heal. So, And the character I'm the most proud to say he belongs, or they belong in A tier, is Yoshi. I'm so happy for Yoshi that Yoshi is a viable enough character that it could be A tier. This is a proud day as a lifelong Mario Brothers fan. Yoshi is beautiful.
Yoshi's kit has never impressed me, but he has always beaten me up. So
yeah, that is something about Yoshi, is that Yoshi on paper might not have the craziest kit, but for some reason he hits really hard, and his recovery is actually godlike. He is just a god when it comes.
A dinosaur.
It's possibly one of the best in the game.
So cute.
And he goes. Okay. Young Link. Young Link to me is on the fence of S, but probably A.
I'm gonna say like an A+.
Yes. Yeah. That's yet again character on the rise, in my opinion. I feel like there's a few characters that I feel like christened that way. I feel like Young Link is a character that, if a meta change happens, in which I don't know what the meta change could be, because you never know.
If you could give them the opportunity, you would.
Yeah. All right, we got to move to. Oh, we never did. We want to move Chrom down, or are we keeping Chrom in S?
I'd say A for Chrom.
Okay, I'm gonna make a bold statement for last picks in A. I think that Richter and Simon might want to go to A.
I would say that their kit is way too OP for it to be A.
That's fair. The recovery isn't great for me. And for an S tier character, for me, I think of a character that can take a lot.
These are ones, again, I know next to nothing about.
That's fair.
Richter seemed pretty annoying to go against. So I get why he's high. Simon, I don't know enough. But neither of them...
They're essentially clones.
Yeah, okay.
They're Dark Pit, not as bad as them. That's not the best example, but more Samus, Dark Samus. So, I mean...
It's more like they have one color change, and that's...
Nice.
Even playing as them, they're super similar. So... Yeah, you know what?
We still gotta talk about Ken and Ryu, though. We never decided.
Ryu, we decided as A. Ken is the only character, I think, in A that I'm willing to be yo, this dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Does Ken hold up to S? Would you put Ken against a Pikachu?
I would love to see it.
That's my issue.
But the question is, can he do well?
Yeah, it's
I haven't seen many pros doing Ken, but that doesn't just because a pro doesn't pick up a character.
This is also a much more subjective list.
Yeah. If you guys are vehemently he's an A character, I accept it, but I'm just saying that he is someone that I consider to be a very good kit. I'm very easily convinced to drop it, not to drop him, to keep him in A. Because A is still, a very, hey, you're an A+. It's nice. Thank you. I don't think anyone would be no. I don't want to be called an A+. I'm really going to leave this up to you. I think I would give him the, go, get up there, buddy. So your time to shine. Tell everyone you're betting on Ryu.
I'll say A+.
Okay. You thinking A then too, Brecken? Don't struggle on it because I say S.
No, no.
I was just being honest. I'm if that's holding you back, do not let it hold you back.
He does play very similarly to Ryu, obviously.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't see him in S. I can't see him up with some of the names on the S tier bracket.
I'm okay with that then.
What bracket are we making?
we are making our own Smash Brothers tier list.
Oh.
And we are just about to start S.
Okay.
Um,
Well, S kind of makes itself at this point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which, so going off of characters that we gave the bump up to, it's only King K. Rool. Of this, King K. Rool, very much an S tier character.
Yeah, he's S tier.
Yeah.
Snake won the first major.
Yeah, no, Snake is already listed in S tier, and he's staying in S tier.
Yeah, he can live there.
Yeah. We originally went through, I looked through a lot of lists and came across this one, and it seemed like the most balanced, I guess, out of all the lists I saw.
Could I get a link?
Well, I just marked ours if you want me to, like, throw it into one of the channels.
I could use a link.
That's the link to the one we based it off of originally, but we have our
Okay.
own. I don't have a link for the one we made so far.
Yeah, Chroms are impossible to fight. Like, I feel like Chrom could almost be SS tier, but
Really?
like, I hate fighting Chrom.
I thought Chrome was pretty good too, so because we made the argument for Chrome and A.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. The way the AI plays Chrom, I guess, is different than the way I've seen people play Chrom. But AI Chroms are scary.
Chrome,
I'll say that.
yeah. I mean, I'm just telling you that personally, I think we cannot put Matt Mercer in A tier.
Fair.
Just pop him. To
I
S.
think we re-promote Crom to S tier. Because Matt Mercer is beautiful.
You just want him to notice.
Oh, do you want? Oh, were we talking about the character or the?
Stop.
Then we have Lucina and Marth both belong in S to me.
Oh yeah.
It's really no
question.
Yeah,
Oh.
we just so you know, the only one out of this list now that we dropped down was Mewtwo. We dropped Mewtwo down to A. Yeah, that's actually the only one. And we actually just swapped King K. Rool and Mewtwo.
Yeah, K. Rool is a bit OP right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because his combos are your combos, or other way around. You know.
Yeah, he literally can hit you in the ground and win.
Unless you're Squirtle.
Yeah, Squirtle, the natural counter, the King K. Rool. Pikachu is S tier. There's no really good for Pikachu.
Really, Pikachu?
Yes. Pikachu's nuts.
I've seen
Actually,
in many tier lists
Pikachu is S.
so far, Pikachu is always either S or... I don't know if I've seen
I think I've actually only seen Pikachu listed in S in every list I looked at. I'm sure someone somewhere is like A, or they just don't like Pokemon and he's like in D tier. But like, Pikachu, good boy. You go boy. The bestest boys. The only Pokemon in S tier. And then we have Richter and Simon, I think, are fine here. Like, they're good. I feel like that was in the contract of having Castlevania characters in here. It's like you make them some of the most viable characters in the game.
I think the projectiles are just kind of fun, honestly.
Yes, they are. I honestly, like, when I play, I just spam the whip.
It's like more fun Link.
Fair, I'll give it to you. And I think Brecken wrote it down already, but Snake is S tier.
He is the S-tieriest S tier.
Yeah,
He's beautiful.
he is a good boy. The only nerf that I think we must mention that everyone seems to be appalled about is his
His
lower
behind.
posterior. That was...
They got rid of his butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying
Well,
butt in a nice way. Lower posterior.
His whole behind.
Yeah, like he had a rockin' booty.
You can't have Bayonetta just like strutting around and then not let
Snake. They flattened him.
Inkling's not on the S tier list?
Who isn't?
Inkling.
No.
I feel like Inkling can be really scary.
That's really only because of the roller, because it has such a long time to get out of it.
Oh, true.
I
could see
we argue that like we're not doing like a plus and minus system, but if we were, Inkling would be A plus.
Okay.
Inkling is, to me, all it takes is like the slightest of meta or someone figuring out like a really dope combo for Inkling to be S tier. I think that's really all it takes. Or like figuring out a way to make the ink last to more sparingly use your ink in a more effective way. I know you can recharge your ink, but I think that's really another thing. Like, or if like a patch comes through and they give them more ink or something, you never know.
Yep.
That's why our list is subject to change for anyone who complains about if you watch this at a later date.
It's so early in the game's life.
That's what I would love to see.
There's not even Joker in yet. You know he's going to be the best character in the game for a long
prediction
time.
of S tier, yeah.
I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Because you're a Persona fan, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I've played a lot of Persona. And yeah, Persona 5 was probably one of the best of the series, where it's just a good time.
As a person who really hasn't played much Persona, like, what's Joker like as a character? And what do you expect him to be like in this game?
Joker in game, at least in the like his persona when he's doing heroic things, is more of like a masked marauder kind of type, like suave, that kind of like genre. Daily life, because again he's a teenager. He is a protag character, which means that you're inputting a lot of his personality.
Okay.
His circumstances are what make him, I think, more interesting than some of the other Persona protags. Because he, was he in prison? Juvie? I think Juvie. He saw a woman being assaulted, attacked the guy, and got in trouble for it.
Oh.
So part of, the entire underpinning theme of Persona 5 is that laws aren't always just, and especially to young people that want to make a difference, if you're not giving them the right kind of support, because he's beaten down a lot societally. It's interesting.
I like it.
Playstyle, no clue. Don't know.
I love that answer, though.
I don't know what they're doing. I mean... I'm guessing he'll be fast. I have no idea.
I like that. It's like the most in-depth answer you could have actually possibly given for what he's like as a character. But it's like, oh, what about in-game? I don't fucking know.
It's Smash. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like that answer.
I would think the best comparison for in-game would be the P4 Arena characters.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because those are a thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know how that compares.
Interesting. I could see him playing a little bit like Yosuke then. But Splash, maybe harder hit elements like the P4 protagonist. Maybe the guy with the two swords. I'm trying to think.
Oh, yeah.
Edgy man.
I don't know their names.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's been a while. I used to play Persona 4 Arena a lot, but it's been forever.
I only know them through Mugen and Crosstag. Plays Crosstag, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was one of the fighting games that I played decently.
Persona 4 was it called, or?
Persona 4 Arena, yeah.
Okay. Is there a difference between Persona 4 and Persona 4 Arena?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Persona 4 is main series.
I am very dumb when it comes to this kind of thing. I don't know any. I've played Persona was only a fighting game this entire time.
Persona.
Didn't I say Persona?
Oh,
Persona? What's the difference
Persona,
between...
there you go.
But what's the
yeah.
difference between a Persona and Persona? Like, isn't that just different pronunciation?
I guess.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm like, there's not actual, like, definition difference between the two words. It's just...
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard it like persona, so I'm just like,
Like,
what?
if, like, it's your on-stage persona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes perfect sense. I just always hear persona, so I'm like, yeah, it's persona. The character's like, oh yeah, my persona.
Maybe I'm the dumb one.
You're not dumb. Both are valid.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm a fan of the list we've got. Do we want to go over the list? Do you want me to read it, or do you want to read it? Oh, you'd hand it to me without saying anything. Okay. Alright, so we made an F tier, and only 2 characters made it in the F tier. Our F tier is Wii Fit Trainer and Pac-Man. The lowest of the barrel. In D tier, only a few characters made there. We got Bowser Jr., we got Dark Pit, and Duck Hunt. Do we really need to put 3 characters in D tier? Yeah, I guess so. Oh no, and Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading the one line. In the C tier, we had Dark, Samus, and Samus, Kirby, Little Mac, Ridley, Pichu, Dr. Mario, Rosalina, King Dedede, Lucas, the Man of Megas, Pit, Game & Watch, Donkey Kong, or should I have Ricky? It's Ricky. I'm sorry. Incineroar, Villager, Bayonetta. Is that Robin?
Yeah.
Robin and Olimar. Ruben and Olimar. And B, we have Ganondorf. We have Greninja. We have Rob. We got Bowser. We got Corrin. We have Shulk. Isabelle. Jigglypuff. Palutena. Link. Toon Link. Luigi. Lucario. Cloud. Ike, Ness, and Wolf. A tier, we agreed on Zelda, Zero Suit, Samus, Captain Falcon, Fox, Mario, Falco, Inkling, Daisy, Peach, Ryu, Meta Knight, Pokemon Trainer, Mewtwo, Diddy Kong, Roy, User Boy, Sheik, Sonic, Wario, Yoshi, Young Link, and Ken. And S tier, the exclusive S tier list, we got King K. Rool, Snake, Matt Mercer. Oh, sorry, it says from Lucina, Marth, Pikachu, Richter, and Simon. And that is our background noise / tier list. So everyone should only refer to this as the official tier list.
Oh my god, no.
Done by complete amateurs.
Too many freaking tier lists.
I think we need more tier. No, we're done. But yeah, that will be the conclusion of our tier list, and that was basically the entire show so far.
Oh boy, yeah.
And not basically, it was the entire show so far. So, we're an hour and 38 in. It's time for introductions. No, I introduced Brecken and I earlier when originally for the start of this week it was Brecken and I. But Nick is on the show now. Hi, Nick.
Quack.
And we got Steve. I saw Steve today, and so did Brecken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm like, oh my god, person I know. It's fun to see a person you know and not want to avoid them.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Fair.
Yeah, most people I see I want to avoid, but I'm like, oh my god, that's Steve!
Yeah. Tony, wait, so did you go to Yestercade today?
We tried to, but Brecken's sister, Paige, has a service dog, and there were about 3 birthday parties of, I would guess, at least 12 children each. And the people even at the counter were like, look, there are a lot of children in here. We don't know if it's the best idea for him. And we were like, you're right. So we didn't end up going. Wanted to go. I still have not been to Yesterkids. That's the closest I've ever been. But It's a good time. No, but I'm not going to give out any more places' names. We went to a nice food place after, and that's where we saw Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, those Kirby eyes.
Yeah. I would go just
they...
for their soda, honestly.
They have really... Steve, did you get one of their sodas?
Yeah, cream soda. I got 2.
Which ones did you get?
Cream.
Nice.
Yes, that's what I get.
It's the best.
It is amazing. There, I tried a sip of Brecken's black cherry.
Yeah.
The black cherry is really good too.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I bet all of their soda is amazing. But
We gotta get everybody to go up there.
that'd be completely fine with me.
They got the big tables, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's a good find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So this is completely unpodcast related, but are Mike and Paige home?
Oh.
Because they asked for us to come by.
West, I can check.
Yeah. Well, because if they're home, I feel bad for making them wait much longer.
Aw.
And regardless, this was like the main portion of background noise that I was planning for tonight.
It's just Smash.
Yeah. Because I don't let them make people wait, you know. But yeah. I've Smash has actually been a lot of fun, and this is the most of a Smash I've played since the Nintendo 64 one, so the Nintendo 64 one is still probably my most played time because I've played it throughout my entire life. I barely played Melee, to be completely honest. I barely played Brawl. I played Brawl occasionally at Jacob's house, and I played Smash 4 occasionally with, like, you guys. And our friend John owned it as well.
They're still eating.
Okay.
Makes sense. It's hot pot. They keep you there.
I just would have felt bad if they had already been there.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, where is Brecken and Tony? Why are they not here? Because that's how they sound. That's actually Milo talking. Milo is a dog. He's a good boy. He's a service dog.
Yeah.
I will steal that dog from Brecken one day.
No.
She says no. But that's not how stealing works. You don't ask for permission to steal.
Oh my god.
Can I steal your dog?
No.
Nah. Yes, I just went back on what I said.
Dog robbery.
That's not robbery. It's like, hey man, you want to live with me instead? And he's like, yeah man, let's do it, man. Let's be roommates, and I'm okay with it. As long as he wants it, right?
No.
Why? Why are you so against this?
Sorry.
I don't understand. Are you unfriend me? No, I want to own every dog I see. Especially any dog that Nick owns. Nick has good dogs. Good dogs.
That he does.
I love... Nick has good pets, because I consider like the caterpillars his mom grows as pets too, in a way.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I like them. They're cool.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
They good things.
Does your mom grow them year round or raise them year round?
No.
Yeah.
Only when they hatch.
Okay.
Because the temperature has to be warm enough.
Ew, okay. I was gonna say I don't know if it quite made the
It's like almost year round because of how warm our summer has been. Or not summer, winter, and fall.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah. You know. It happens.
It's been almost that.
Yeah. But that don't mean they're good. Ooh, caterpillars. I just love caterpillars, man. They're cute. They're super cute. Like, name a more innocent creature. Like, dogs are super sweet, but, like, caterpillars are just, you know, they just squirming around. Just like, one day I'll be a butterfly, I'll tell you then. Oh, buddy, oh, pal.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Yeah. Caterpillars are top tier animals. Let's make a tier list of all. No.
No.
I want to make an animal tier list.
That would be the tiers of r world. Thank you.
Do they actually have a tier list?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Support dog is actually S tier.
Dog.
If you try to go an assault class or a tank class of dog, that's easily like C tier.
Oh.
But if you go support, ooh boy, you are S tier.
Yay! I mean, service animals, or
All
I'd
dogs.
argue, or support. Well, they're also all. Any dog is emotional support dog. I'd argue. Because they're cute, and I feel happy when I'm around them. Maybe I should say for Tony. Maybe it should be that asterisk next that any dog for me is an emotional support animal. Because I'm like, oh, you're cute. Yeah. No arguing there. I find all dogs cute. Oh, nice. I also find cats cute, but from afar. You could ask Brecken. I asked her to pet her cats for me and tell them it's from me.
Yeah.
That happened today, I believe, right?
I see.
I think I told you to pet Nady for me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he
that
appreciated it. But I don't think he knows it's from me, for real, though. Do you think he knows?
No.
Damn it. You're supposed to say yes, and then I'll be like, oh, he's a cute kitty cat. No. I'm actually really tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah. It's like going out places tire me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took a nap.
Nice.
We
Sounds
should
good.
have taken a nap.
Yeah. So, so the reason I was mentioning Yestercades, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did you see that there were kids in there playing Fortnite?
I did not
The
notice they were
Yestercades
playing
machines.
Fortnite, though.
Okay. When I went in, there were at least 3 machines playing Fortnite. And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, because that's the only video game, right?
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, they were happy.
They're happy. But why go to the arcade to play Fortnite?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I don't have an answer. It's still an arcade, so it's like, oh, look, this is a cool birthday party, guys.
And they play Fortnite.
Yeah.
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 In other news, this was like a month or 2 ago, I think. My 4-year-old cousin was he's been playing some games on his iPad and stuff, and he asked his parents for a game, and they asked me like, oh, how's this game and stuff, and they were like, oh, he really wants this game called Hello Neighbor, and I said no. No. Why does he know the name of that? First of all, that is not a game for a 4-year-old.
Yeah, fair.
Not unless you want them to turn out real weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, never mind. I didn't say anything. But yeah, no, it's not a 4-year-old's game. Even if you want them to turn out weird, like it's not. It's like I don't know how you know this.
He's probably. I mean, a lot of kids have really like unrestricted internet.
Yeah, it's
access.
probably from YouTube. They let them sit on their iPads and go on YouTube, so they could see anything. Really.
Yep. That's not good.
Yeah.
He probably watches like Play or something.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
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 That's probably it, to be honest, because he probably. God, what if he watches PewDiePie or Mark? Oh, no. Oh, but as long as he subscribes to PewDiePie.
Oh, God damn it.
Are you guys subscribed to PewDiePie?
No.
Why not?
Ever.
Not in the bro army.
Well, you don't have to be. You just have to be, understand that PewDiePie needs more subs in T-Series.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah. See, Steve gets it, Brecken. Why don't you get it?
But it will never happen, you know, right?
No. Better not.
Ooh. Hour.
If I could
Excellent.
send one message to everyone's phone in the world, it'd be subscribe to PewDiePie.
Stop.
Would actually be subscribe to HydroxideAnt.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's sitting over here, subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm like, yo, what about me? I got like 100 subs on YouTube.
What, like the emergency presidential message?
Yeah, I would do that.
We got that. Do you remember that a while
Yes,
back?
I was actually at my internship, and the entire office went off at once. And the editor, like, yells out, like, jokingly, of course, it's a state of emergency! Contact the press! Oh, wait.
Oh. That's adorable.
Yeah, that's my kind of humor, by the way. I was happy. People looking glaring at me. But I think that is a perfect time and place to end this week's podcast. This has been episode 261. We are rolling past the 6-year mark now. No, 5 years. I'm sorry. That was 5 years, right?
5 years?
5 years?
Yes.
Hey!
Yeah. Sorry. So, anyways, this has been a Backroor Noise episode 261. And thank you guys for all watching. Thank you guys for being on. I appreciate you all. And I'm going to end the podcast. Bye.
Bye.
Pickle Weasel.